I've got some awesome people here today, and we're going to be having fun with our level 20 characters in our level 1 to 5 world. It's not really a level 1 world anymore, it's more like a level 2 or 3 right now. Yeah, hello and welcome to Daphlina, a small town that gave birth to the Three, our level 20 adventurers who stopped the evil devil Gorgle Blackston from summoning Tiamat to the mortal plane. In this world, siblings have the same name with only one letter different, druids can wild shape into pregnant chickens to make eggs, and collapsing a building on your enemy is just the right way to do things. Let us meet our adventuring party. First, we're going to start off with Michelle. Michelle, our fun little herringon wizard. Can you tell me, Michelle, why did you decide to start adventuring?
Well, actually, I started adventuring out of pure mistake because I was trying to become a world famous supermodel, actress, singer, rock star. And then I accidentally just saved the lives of like 4 people. I liked the glory that came with that too, though.
You like the glory, okay. All right. Ruin, why did you decide to start adventuring, our little tiefling warlock friend?
Mostly out of just pure teenage angst. Both my parents were cobblers. They wanted me to be a cobbler, and in a small town, there's really only so much you could do. You just do what your parents do. So instead, he made a pact with the goddess of death, as kind of like people join the military just to get out and see the world. It was a weird bargain.
I don't want to be a cobbler. I'm a join the dark
I'm gonna
military.
sell my soul instead.
All right. And we got Bisan, our Erganassi monk with wings and maybe a beard. We said we were gonna discuss. You were gonna think about it and let us know this session. So we need 2 fun facts from you. One is, why did you start adventuring? And 2, do you have a beard now?
I do have a beard now.
Amazing.
Yes. And it comes into like a point and kind of does like a little twist.
It's like an elf hat, but upside down.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
And I started adventuring because of Ruin. After he made his deal, his mistress started sending him out on stuff, and I was bored and asked if he wanted me to go with him, and he was just like, sure. So I started, and it was the most fun I'd ever had. I loved it, and getting to help people, it was awesome. So yeah, when Ruin said he wanted to keep doing it, I decided to stick with him too.
I love that this perfectly suits your characters, where one is just for the glory, one was conscripted, and one was like, I like to help people. And nothing has changed in 20 levels.
No.
All right,
Yep.
a quick recap. Last session, the group, the Three, returned to the Sleeping Inn, and they had their little midnight tryst, sans Michelle. They woke up, they had breakfast, they met the same level 1 adventurers they met in the first session. However, they found out one had died. It's all good, though. His brother Benny showed up and helped cook them breakfast by changing into animals and making the food from his own body. It was really weird. The group also bumped into the town mayor, Justin Yermum, who asked them to go to Dragonrot to stop the creatures that were causing trouble there. They decided, because they got a message from Buster Scruggs, that they didn't need to go and help him. It seemed like he was fine. He was on the back of a dragon turtle riding in a castle drinking some beer. So they went to Dragonrot to try and stop what was going on there, killed a bunch of trolls, collapsed the skeleton on the last guy, the Dragonrot being a giant dragon skeleton that was turned into a building, very similar to the Ant-Man battle scene in Deadpool. There was also some mention of someone called the White Wolf, and they didn't really care about that much. They went back to the village. They got magical items from Mayor Yermum. So now Ruin's smart, Michelle's strong, and Bisan has better constitution. You could drink more and stuff, I guess. And you have a beard. Part of your thing was fix our statues. So Michelle's is gold now. Ruin, your nose is fixed.
Huzzah!
But when you guys went to see them, you saw 3 little halfling teenagers spray painting over your statues with blue spray paint, and they jump down off these little ladders and they go, in the name of the Blue Tattoo Gang, fuck you guys. And that's where we're starting our session. What do you guys want to do? You see these three little shits in front of you spray painting over your statues and swearing at you.
So normally this is... I'm thinking, back me up on this. Murder?
No.
It's been a while since I made offering to the lady, and what better way other than like
No.
we just fixed it.
Ew.
Ruin, we said no kids. We said no kids, okay?
These are teenagers.
I'm
They're
12.
slightly bigger kids.
I'm almost a teenager.
They're
no.
tweens.
Damn.
Well, okay,
Technically,
so, like, not kill, but like let like curse them with like horrible spells that will follow them throughout their entire lives.
I'm sorry, old ladies say what?
ooh.
Yeah, I'm like literally not even old.
Wait, how old am I?
That's
I can't
just what
remember.
an old person would say. They all high
You're
five.
old then.
Well, I'm literally not even. I'm 12. 12
Okay, that's
is.
what an old person would say according to you. So
Sorry, how old are we? I just realized I don't know if it's actually come up yet. Because we're all around the same age, right? Because we grew up together. But I just realized I don't actually know what the age.
Bisan, can you just roll me a D100 real quick?
Oh my god. Okay.
And if you get under a 25, you're just gonna re-roll it.
Okay.
I'm hoping we're not 100.
This would be the time.
72.
You're all in your 70s.
okay,
You've been adventuring for
wow.
quite a while.
Oh my god.
I like to think we
Michelle
all
has
have,
gotten a lot of work done.
and
Yeah,
I am animated by the energies of death. Therefore, I already look like death. It's fine.
I think like Donatella Versace. I'm just like,
Oh, that's so uncomfortable.
Oh no.
But you're a rabbit though, so it's
but like I make it look good.
Yeah, we know everything about you guys. We know that you started adventuring 60 years ago when you were 12.
Jesus, we were 12. Oh my god.
The bartender comes out. Yeah, that's right. I'm in my 80s. I remember when you were 12 and you fought those zombies. He walks away.
yeah. Don't you think it's time maybe you get some help around here?
These kids just turn around and start spray painting your statue more.
I'm looking for a spell I can use to just absolutely ruin these kids' day.
One of
not
them
murder.
crawls up and they just start doing a penis on all of your foreheads.
All right, so
I've got levitate. Whoever is on my face right now, defacing my statue, I'm gonna levitate them like 20 feet in the air.
Okay. I'm gonna say, as you do this, let's roll initiative, okay?
Okay.
Oh no.
Please don't kill kids. That is a
So
line.
that's
Yes, no, we are absolutely not killing children.
I'm looking through my spell list for an alternative, and I haven't got a lot.
If I'm gonna challenge level 20 adventurers, it comes with how do you not kill the extremely weak thing? How do you be moral? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, literally every single one of my spells would murder all of these people in an instant.
Yeah, I am very specifically using levitate because I just want to scare the shit out of them.
Okay, am I just gonna be casting suggestion on all these kids?
I think Michelle might be our best bet here. Bisan, what did you roll?
22.
Okay. Michelle, what'd you get?
27.
I got 15.
Awesome. Okay. Is Jack Heartbreak still with you guys?
I don't think he's with us at this present moment.
We'll say he went
Is
back
He's
to the.
he's sleeping off the wild night we had last night.
Yeah.
He went with you guys to fight at Dragon Rot. I think when he got back, he was like, oh no, it's almost time for my clothes to fall off, and I don't want to disturb anything, and I don't want to be nude in front of children. So the Dungeon Master is going to say that he's back at the Sleeping Inn.
Sleeping in.
If you guys want another wild night, you know where to find Jack. playing his guitar. He's playing his lute in the nude.
Ew.
Your levitate goes off. So we're gonna say that one of them's got bright blue hair. He went full in on the blue tattoo gang, so he's dyed his hair already. We'll say the other one has long blonde hair and one has cornrows. And we'll say you're targeting the one who has blue, like short blue hair. Okay. Levitate. Does he have to make a save for that?
Yeah, con save.
I doubt that he is gonna succeed on this.
Me too, and I'm kind of hoping.
He got a nat 20.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm 100% serious. His feet start to lift off the ladder. He kind of like loses his balance and it misplaces where your spell is aiming, and he slides down the ladder to the ground. And he goes, and he smacks his butt at you.
Oh.
And then we're gonna start at the top of the initiative. Michelle.
Who's fucking up my statue?
The blonde one's fucking up your statue.
Yeah. I would like to encode my thought and pull out one of the deepest, scariest memories I've ever had.
Okay.
And
like from us adventuring?
From us adventuring, and give it to him and be like, this is literally what I have to deal with because of people like you.
He is very curious. His eyes like go, huh? And he reaches out to go and touch it. As his finger touches it, what does he see?
I wanted to see, just like me chilling, and then everyone around me is screaming and everything is on fire.
Oh no.
The memory that you choose to pull out is just of that one time that you walked into a tavern. You were by yourself. Bisan and Ruin were not with you. And one guy came up to you and went, "Move it, short stuff." And
then I fireballed them.
About 3 minutes later, the entire tavern was exploded. Everyone was dying. I'm going to make him do a wisdom save for this. And I'm going to say if he fails, he'll have the frightened condition. What is your spell save DC?
19.
I don't think it matters. He got an 8. His eyes go terrified, and you see flames dancing as this memory plays. And he goes, "Ah!" and goes running down the street, booking it.
And that's what will happen if you don't respect your elders.
He trips, face plants, gets up, and keeps going. You see him heading up the hill to what looks like a very large mansion.
Ooh.
Bisan.
I'm gonna fly over to the little shit who just smacked his butt at me.
Yeah, he's still doing it. He's going, you smell like this.
Cool. I'm gonna grapple him, or at least try to grapple him, and then fly into the air.
Oh no! He gets a 7.
Oh, unarmed strike?
So in 2014 athletics, in 2024 it's an unarmed strike.
Oh, for fuck's sake, of course it is. We're all going to be very confused for the next, 2 years.
Yeah.
25.
So that's just par for the course. I'm always confused.
You grapple the kid and you go flying up into the air 30 feet.
So as I'm, holding this kid, I'm like, hey, buddy.
You're going to be in so much trouble if you drop me.
Yeah, but you're not really going to be part of the equation.
I feel like I could survive this fall. I could live. You wouldn't kill an orphan.
No, obviously not. I'm not going to kill you.
What am I scared of then? He starts squirming a lot. Put me down.
I'm going to have to visualize this. You know that thing, like that sort of deal?
Oh, so where you, go to fake drop something just to,
yeah,
scare it what I do to my kid all the time? Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the, kind of thing.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm not gonna make you maybe accidentally drop a kid. You do that, and he goes, ah! He gets really scared. He's like, I'm sorry.
You know how you've heard all about how we've defeated the devil Gorgoblaxon?
Gorgoblaxon ain't shit.
Hey, Michelle.
Yeah?
You still got our memories from that fight with the Gorgoblaxon?
Oh, of course I do.
Cool. I'm gonna fly back
all
down.
Of them.
Yeah,
so I'll go down to the ground.
Yeah, he goes, this isn't very chill of you, fam. Skibbity toilet. And it's his turn. As you guys get close to the ground, he's gonna try and break the grapple. He gets an 18. So this is gonna be just your athletics against his athletics or acrobatics. He's trying to slip away.
Okay. 20.
Ooh, he almost gets away, but you grab him by like the back of his shirt and pull him back. He's like kicking and screaming. He like kicked you in the shin to do that move to get away. There's the blonde one you see is still in the distance, just booking it as far as he can, just still screaming, just one note the entire time. Then the one with the cornrows is gonna jump down, and he's gonna run up to Bisan and say, "Let go of my friend!" And he's gonna pull out. He's got like a toy scimitar. So this will do bludgeoning damage instead of slashing, and he's gonna try and attack you with it. He gets a 15 to hit. I'm assuming that misses.
He does miss.
He does miss. He smacks you with it, but it doesn't hurt at all. He's just like, "Let go of my friend!"
I just kind of like holding the friend with one hand. I just kind of like look at him.
Ruin.
So Ruin is just racking his brain, trying to find some, basically some solution to the situation that isn't literally going to turn these children into just so much child flavored mist.
This must be so easy for you with the headband of intellect on.
It's not doing that work.
All right.
It has to do a lot of work to overcome what Ruin's got going on. So do we know any of these children? Like, do I know any of their parents? Do we grow up with any of their parents? Or rather, do we grow up with any of their grandparents?
I'll say roll me an insight check to see if you can glean any sort of family history off their faces.
That is 12.
There is a light passing resemblance to the one with the blue hair. For whatever reason, the family name is escaping you right now. Also, they did mention that the blue one is an orphan, so even if you did know their parents or something, they're dead. Or abandoned them. Maybe they're not dead. Maybe it's not horrible. Maybe they just didn't love them and left. Like my dad.
So I'm gonna do alter self and turn into the person that I think looks like them, and basically be like, "Oh, I'm so glad I left you."
We may not be killing these kids, but Jesus Christ, they're never going to be the same.
Scar these kids for life.
They're defacing my statue.
Okay, you turn into a deadbeat dad with blue hair. His arms drop to his sides and his eyebrows raise up, and he goes, "Dad,
No.
I thought you left after Mom died. You were drinking so much, and then just one day you disappeared. I can't believe you're back."
Oh,
this is
hell.
not gone.
Really?
No, I made the right decision the last time, and I just walk away.
Oh my gosh.
He just stands there and tears are rolling down his eyes.
No son of mine would deface statues of heroes. Clean up your life, and maybe then I'll give a fuck.
Oh my god.
All I have is psychological warfare. I'm sorry. It was either murder or this.
He's crying. The one with the cornrows is just like, Jesus Christ.
I actually put him down and give him a hug.
You're still grappling him, but you're hugging him now instead. Michelle, it's your turn.
Was that too much? I don't know how children work. I'm sorry.
The one with the cornrows is still smacking Bisan on the back while you're hugging him. Michelle, what do you want to do?
Would I be able to follow the blonde kid towards the castle?
Yeah. It's like a giant manor. You go and start taking off after this kid who's going to the manor. He did get pretty far ahead of you. Can you roll me a perception check to see if you catch a glimpse of him before he disappears into the manor?
Oh, I don't think I do. I got a 13.
You get close to the manor. You see this really large, light brown sort of mansion ahead of you. It's got some heavy trees lining around the three sides. The front has large, impressive windows, but for all intents and purposes, it looks abandoned. So you see this really, really large manor, and then you see a little sign on the front of the manor. It just says, "Totally normal manor," in elegant writing.
That's suspicious.
Okay.
Very.
Bisan, you've got a kid in a hug and he's crying. There's another kid smacking you with a toy sword on the back.
I'm sorry we scared you, and that was not very nice of him, was it?
No, it wasn't very skibbity of him.
Not at all. Not very skibbity. But you know what else isn't skibbity? Defacing the statues of people who have been keeping you safe.
Well, we were told to do it by an adult.
Can you tell me which adult that was?
Yeah, he's the leader of the Blue Tattoo Gang. His name is Crystal Lance. He's the coolest.
Can I roll real quick to see if I know that name?
You definitely don't.
Okay, great.
100%. Nobody would know that name. He's a new upstart.
Okay, awesome. Have you met Crystal Lance?
Yeah, I have. He's got a cool crystal lance.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Where'd you meet him?
He lives in the manor over there.
Oh, he lives in the manor.
Yeah, in the
Right,
basement.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take his lance, and then he's not even gonna have a name. It's just telling children to do crimes. I'm not about it.
I imagine that Ruin is having this conversation with himself out loud, like pacing behind me as I'm talking to the kid.
During this entire thing, the one with the cornrows is still just smacking you. Just, one of these will hurt you.
I'm gonna turn and try to put an arm around the kid who's hitting me.
You get your arm around him, and he stops, and he just pouts.
I look at him, I'm like, did you hear what I just said to your friend?
Yeah, but I got very focused on trying to hurt you, and I was upset that it wasn't working.
That's fair. I would be frustrated too, but I gotta tell you, it's gonna take a lot more than a scimitar to hurt me, okay?
Like
Don't tell
what?
Crystal Lance that.
Like what? Like what would hurt you?
Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
I think that what would hurt me the most would be a giant bear hug from every kid in this city.
Before my mom died, she told me not to hug strangers.
It's good advice.
That is very good advice. And you should absolutely listen to that advice.
But you're kind of like a cop. Like, you're a hero, so maybe that's an exception.
Do not make exceptions for cops. But for us, that maybe, yeah.
Yeah, the cops here are kind of useless. Yeah. Roll me persuasion.
21.
21. They go, I haven't been hugged since my mom died. And the other one's like, my dad never even hugged me. And they both give you big hugs.
Oh. Okay, I hug them back, and I kind of gesture over. Oh wait, no, Michelle's gone. So I
Michelle's in the distance.
Yeah, never mind. I'm
I don't want
gonna do that. Also fair.
Rune's just standing there awkwardly looking like this guy's dad.
I'm gonna look over and go, Ruin?
I drop the illusion. I duck behind the statue and come back out the other side looking like my usually scared self. Ruin kind of feels bad because he just emotionally traumatized that child. That was
the one kid stops and he goes, my name's Toto, by the way.
I was about to ask.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you, Toto.
It's nice to meet you. This is my friend. Their name's Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
Hi. I guess.
Can I ask you guys something?
Yeah, of course. What's going on? What?
Do you know why Crystal Lance wanted you to paint our statues?
No, he's got some weird people who are living in the basement of that manor. And, well, he started this cool new gang called the Blue Tattoo Gang. There's a bunch of adults in it who have cool blue tattoos as a part of being in the gang. But we don't really know the mission statement or anything like that, other than, it's gonna be super fun if you're a part of this gang. And we really wanted to fit in, so we decided we would help out. And he said, it'd be a really cool, fun idea that would make you seem really mature and awesome if you take this blue spray paint and you spray paint the statue of those old posers. That's what he said.
Okay. I'm gonna look over at Ruin and kind of say, does that sound like a distraction to you?
I mean, I can't think of anything but that. And I know. We said no children. He's talking about adults. Can we?
Yeah. Let's.
I will try. Well, listen, we know how Michelle gets. I will try and rein it in. And but if she does a fireball, then that's not on us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was saying that there was something important happening tonight, and it was very important for us to do this today, right now, when you guys got back to town.
Where is Crystal Lance now?
He's probably still in the basement of the manor.
Hey
I'm
guys.
gonna go.
Yeah, you do that. I'll wrap up here. Can you guys do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you get as many of your friends together as you possibly can and go to the opposite side of town that the manor is, okay?
Okay, but why?
You are not going to want to be near the manor in a little bit.
Okay, but our friend Robert, he just ran in there.
He's the one with the blonde hair?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll make sure he's safe, okay?
Okay.
We'll send him your way when we find him, okay?
Okay, sounds good. He's only 11, so please be careful. Like, make sure he's not even, like, skibbity yet, you know?
Oh no, what have
I
I
gotcha.
done?
No, I do not know.
I gotcha. I promise that we'll keep him safe. I'm gonna offer a pinky promise.
He takes your pinky promise, and he looks up at you and he says, "I'm really sorry that I spray painted your statue, Bisan, because you're, like, actually pretty cool, I think, for an old person."
Well, thank you. You're pretty cool for a young person.
The cornrow kid is going to try and hit you with his scimitar one more time. His
Some general principle.
His scimitar breaks on your arm, and he holds up his broken scimitar and goes, "Whoa!" They hold their hands and they start running through the streets, trying to get, like, friends together, that the, like, other orphaned kids. Like, guys,
Okay.
the three said that we have to get away from the manor because they're gonna explode it into 1,000 pieces. They're like, "Oh man, that's so cool! Can we watch it instead?"
That is not what I said!
That's totally what they said. It's gonna explode. It's gonna be cool. They turn around a corner and disappear. You guys all congregate next to the sign that says "Totally Normal Manor." If you guys
Of the Daphlina totally normals.
Yeah, I haven't heard of Crystal Lance, have you?
No, I mean, probably not. It doesn't sound like an important name to me. And I know all the important names.
Yeah, did any names sound important to you, Michelle?
Michelle?
Do you actually know anybody's name? Do you know my name? Okay, there's no need to be mean.
Yeah, you're
don't know.
Rebar, right?
Yeah.
I kind of, like, nudge him.
That I was about to say that, actually. So
You've only
I
known
understand.
each other for 60-something years at this point.
I just point at you or, like, gesture at you and you do what needs to be done. So I never really thought that it was an issue.
You know, I'm more than just a murder machine.
You're also like a really scary guy that, like, intimidates people too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like small
Yeah,
children.
Yeah, it's. Listen, still not feeling great about that. It's. I may have overreacted, but I'm going to do the right amount of reacting for this dude who told him to do that.
I think I'll stick
That's
with
fair.
overreacting, thanks.
You guys look up at this manor. The one thing that you notice is that the front door is chain locked shut, just like chains draped all over it, with a big lock in the middle. And Michelle, when you were looking at this, when you were looking at Robert, as we now know the name of, as this kid was running towards the manor, you would have seen him opening up these locks and stuff. So obviously he didn't go in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Can everybody roll me investigation, survival, something along those lines to see if you can pick up on some hints or clues?
Yes, and I'm also going to be casting Detect Magic, which I can do at will. Just
I got
determining if there's
22
anything going
for
on.
investigation.
I got an 11.
14 for survival.
With a 14 for survival, you manage to notice there are a couple little muddy footprints leading around behind the building. And then Michelle, with your roll on investigation, you're able to see that there's a couple bushes against the back wall that seem a bit out of place. You go and like rustle them out of the way a little bit, and you see that there's a little hatch that leads into what looks like a cellar.
Is it unlocked?
It is unlocked. It's just simple doors. It's just, if you weren't looking for something like this, it would have just looked like some bushes.
Sorry, did Ruin roll as well, or did we already go through it?
Rune
Yeah,
rolled.
I got an 11. I got nothing.
Rune rolled
Oh,
bad.
okay, okay.
Rune stood
Gotcha.
there and was upset that Michelle doesn't know what his name is.
All right, I'm gonna go join Michelle. Shall we?
I follow them.
Let's do it.
You go down the cellar. There's these steep stone steps that you go down. It is very dark in the room that you're in. I think one of you guys knew light or something that you cast.
I do, yeah.
And then
I can literally see in any kind of darkness.
yeah,
I have no need.
you're good.
I mean, I can literally make myself glow if I want to. So
I think
Okay.
I'm just gonna cast light on my little staff and just
Yeah,
wave
you
it
cast
around.
light and Bisan starts glowing.
What?
yeah.
What is the point of me having eyes that can see in all kinds of darkness if you guys are just going to light up every single time we go in a dark hallway?
I deserve the spotlight.
Stop it, you know my name!
I have a question. Michelle, do you actually know Rune's name and you're just being an
Yes.
asshole? Okay. That's so good. So you go down these steep steps. Bisan starts glowing. Michelle's light starts glowing on her staff. And you enter into a large room. You see a large water basin ahead of you. There is a door next to the water basin. There are some barrels and stuff laying around as well.
Is my detect magic pinging off of anything here?
Not really here. You are getting a light ping to the northwest. That water basin is to the west of where you are.
But it's not coming from that.
No, it's like through the wall.
And we can't see where Robert is?
Nope. Robert has disappeared from this location.
Can we listen at the door, see if there's anything?
Yeah.
I think this is the first time we've exercised caution.
You listen at the door. I'll say you guys were probably a little bit quiet as you entered down here. You do hear what sounds like 3 adult voices in that room. Sorry, not 3 adult voices. You hear like 3 people snoring in that room. They've got like that deep, nasally man snore.
Can I check out that basin of water?
Mm-hmm.
Have some slurps.
I specifically don't want to touch it just yet. So
Yeah.
I want to. Yeah, I'm basically gonna stare at it real close and.
Yeah, you look into it and you see that there's in the water is a little pouch that's just hanging in the water.
Well, that's a trap. Okay.
Could I detect magic on it?
The detect magic was active for Ruin. There's
okay.
You get like
You
the
can-
tiniest of pings off of it. There might be something magical in the pouch.
Could I mage hand it?
Yeah, you mage hand the pouch and it flies up to your own hand. And you can see that it's made of a waterproof leather. It's dripping onto the floor in front of you. What do you want to do?
I guess I'll take my flute off of my belt or whatever and poke it.
You poke it and you hear what sounds like 2 little glass vials clink off each other.
I'll open it with my mage hand.
You see inside of here there's a tiny bit of gold and 2 potions.
Cool. What kind of potions are they? Can I tell?
I will allow you guys to just know from adventure experience that one of these is a potion of invisibility and the other one is a potion of flying.
Ooh.
Do we? I like to imagine people like adventurers just like doing gummy they're testing cocaine.
Yeah.
Your mage hand dips its pinky in and rubs it on your gums. You're like, tastes like flight.
The concept of flight.
Ooh, the absence of image. Michelle, you picked those up technically, so.
Hey, can
Somehow.
I feel like I'm the only one that can't currently fly. Do you mind if I get that potion of flying?
Yeah. I could also
Um,
just make people invisible too. So.
Also, Michelle, we've been over this. We split everything 3 ways.
No, I'm sharing.
Incredible.
All right, Michelle, are you keeping the invisible potion, or do you want to give that to Bisan?
I'll give that to Bisan, yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, you can add that to your inventory, guys. You still hear the snoring sound coming from that one door.
Can I just do a real quick sweep of the room and just make sure that there's like no other place that is maybe like a hidden entrance or something like that?
Yeah, roll me investigation.
That's a 9.
That's a
God damn it.
9. To the north, so as you enter down the stairs, directly to the north, one of the walls looks like slightly weird and cracked. But besides that, all you're able to see is that there's a bunch of barrels that contain a bunch of food. It's a lot of like dried salted food so that it'll stay good for a long time.
I'm going to make an unarmed strike against
I'm not going to make you roll for it. The wall immediately explodes and crumbles. And then you hear 3 male voices going, "Huh, what the fuck was that? Guys, get up! I think somebody's down here. Something happened. The walls broke." You see the door flies open, and you see 3 men covered with like blue face tattoos. It's like a wavy line that goes across one eye and down around a cheek, kind of like a river. And they see you and they go, "Shit! We've been out. We gotta fuck these guys up. We were supposed to be on watch. You fell asleep first." They start like shoving each other around. And then they pull out real scimitars, and they go to start trying to attack you guys. Everybody roll initiative. Oh, they do.
I'm gonna do this again.
They got a 9. Okay, Ruin, what'd you get?
20.
16.
24.
Nice.
Gosh dang. All right, so everybody's going before these 3.
Can we set ourselves like a challenge that between our 3 rounds we can like have them be done by the time it hits their turn?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, that should not be hard.
I'm gonna say one is a human, one is a dwarf, and one is an elf, just to make it super easy. But all of them are bald, like on top.
Oh,
Okay.
How are we supposed to tell them apart then?
One has pointy ears, and one has a beard, and one looks exactly like me. No.
I'm gonna go for that one first.
Whoa! Hey! That's not very skibbity I'm sorry.
Please stop me saying this word. It's really Ohio of you. Am I using that one right? I'm pretty sure that's not right.
That's completely incorrect.
Yeah, incorrect. Ohio is for bored or like boring.
I don't know. I'm not 11.
No, you're 70-something. Michelle.
My knees.
I have this thing where I can cast suggestion at will, and it doesn't take a spell slot.
I got a bunch of that stuff.
I really like my favorite spell ever. I want to cast it on the dwarf one.
All right, you see the slightly shorter dwarf one with a big beard. He rolls, what is it, wisdom? I think it's an 11. Yeah, you got a 10. Solid 10.
You failed, dwarf guy.
What do you say to him?
You're going to be my biggest fan, and also help us kill these guys also.
With suggestion, can you force them to do violence?
I don't know. It says, like, as long as they don't get harmed themselves.
You suggest a course of activity, magically influence a creature you can see within range. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. Good thing you didn't use it on the elf. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. Asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself on a spear, immolate itself, or do something otherwise obviously harmful act. I said that wrong.
We got it.
So what I'll say to make this less overpowered is you can't use it to incite violence, but the first part of that where he becomes your fan would make sense. Asking him to kill his friends, I'd say he probably would go, "I'm not gonna kill my friends, but you're super cool, Michelle. Gosh dang, you hang out with a person who has a beard that's almost as cool as mine. Guys, don't attack her. She's great."
I was literally going to compliment him on his beard.
Can I say that, like, you're my biggest fan and you are anti-violence now? You'd never want to hurt anybody again.
Turn him into a pacifist.
Yeah.
He's like, "Ew," and throws his scimitar into the water. Oh, man.
Happen when he throws his scimitar into the water?
It sinks really fast. Metal. Pshing, goes to the bottom of the water. And he goes, "Guys, let's be friends." Ruin, you're up.
Okay, so I just saw her convince the dude to be a pacifist. There's 2 other dudes that look like they're just gung-ho to do violence at us. Is that correct?
Yeah, they hold their scimitars. They look over at their friend. we'll call him Tristan. Tristan, why'd you throw your sword away? Blue tattoo members kill people. Kill them! And they go and start advancing towards you with their scimitars. So the dwarf is Tristan, the bald guy is Christian, and the elf is Chris.
All right, I'm going to give you one chance.
No.
Tell us where that piece of shit Crystal Lance is, and whoever does can walk out of here alive.
Do you want that to be persuasion or intimidation?
We'll do intimidation.
I'm gonna say
that's gonna be. I got a plus 11 to that. That's gonna be. I got a 1. That's a 12.
Hold on. I can use Chrono Shift, and you can re-roll that and use the next number you get.
Okay. Well, I can't do any worse, so let's do that.
Yeah. Okay.
It's 26.
You see, the elf goes. The way I determined this is one of them was gonna break whoever rolled lower, unless they both managed to roll higher than you. So the human, his eyes spark with fear, and he goes, "Oh shit! This is the 3, guys. Maybe we should listen to what they're saying." And the elf goes, "No, we have to fucking kill them. Crystal Lance is depending on us, dude."
All right, then for that one, just right then, I'm gonna do Ralph Lim's Psychic Lance. This is just going to ruin this guy's day. Instantaneous, one action, verbal component. Shimmering lance of psychic power just explodes from my forehead, basically just black laser beams shoot out of my eyes and directly at this dude. He has to make an intelligence saving throw of 19.
Oh shit! He got an 18. It was so close.
Yes.
He has a plus 0.
Yes. On a failed save, he takes 7d6.
Oh, so he's fucked either way. Got it. Oh shit!
Oh, this man's about to die.
Yeah.
Oh.
I said you had one chance, so it's. I do even have to roll the damage. Like, there's no way he's going to. Oh, wait, I guess I could roll 5s or 7 6s.
Roll the damage.
Let's just roll it.
You gotta roll that damage.
How do I actually roll the damage?
Roll that damage.
Oh, that's so many.
So
32
sorry,
points of damage.
32 points of damage to this elf. He goes to negative 21 HP.
Oh my god.
How do you kill him?
And now I have a new best friend. He rises from his he immediately, even before he falls over dead, like his ghost is now my thrall.
What ability is that?
That is called Cursed Spectre. When I slay a humanoid, you can cause its spirit to rise as a spectre that gains 10 temporary HP. I roll initiative for it. It has its own turns. It obeys my commands. Has plus 5 to attack rolls and remains until the end of my long rest.
So what happens is he turns to his friend and he goes, "Hey, no, we gotta kill him, Crystal Lance!" And as he's speaking, your black beams just go, and his body falls over, but his ghostly stance still stays there. So without breaking a thing, he's going, "No, we gotta kill him, Crystal Lance! Hey, Ruin is the best, man! You're absolutely right. We should listen to exactly what he says."
I like to think that his body just dissolves and he's just a ghost standing there.
And his friend's like, "Oh, Jesus, fuck, you're a ghost, dude. Chris, what the fuck?" He's like, "Christian, it's okay, man. Don't worry. We're good. Okay, I guess I'll tell you. Crystal Lance, he's actually this dude named Lancelot Cristal. He's...
What the fuck?
He's
I hate this man.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's this really strong acolyte, and he's trying to bring back a lich, actually, a lich named Kevin.
Okay, if there's one thing we don't tolerate around here, it's liches. Liches get stitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually such a good thing to say. He's like,
I want that on a shirt.
it's just Vecna laying on the ground, like.
Listen, I'm a warlock of the Raven Queen. We don't deal with undead. Like, we deal with them. We deal with undead. We don't tolerate them.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he's in the back. He's doing some sort of like complicated ritual to summon the Lich Kevin. And he asked us to guard, but then we were super tired and we fell asleep.
So,
Okay.
like, you just can't do your job.
Well, I mean, why do you think I became a bandit? I got fired.
Yeah, you're gonna get fired from here too.
I
just
used to
FYI.
I used to
Or
work
at the very
at
least, you're going to have to find gainful employment elsewhere.
Well, I used to work for the local coffee shop, and then I worked for the bank, and neither of those worked out for me. I couldn't
know.
even be a
Maybe-
dad.
Maybe just like laying down is best for you.
I think that's what I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go back to sleep. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't notice you guys. Okay?
Okay.
That's I said that you had the chance to spare yourself, and as a man of my word, you can just lie back down there. We'll pretend like you're not here for the remaining whatever is about to happen. You should probably plug your ears. It's not gonna be good.
Tristan goes, "Are you guys gonna go do violence?
Well,
No.
we're hoping that we won't have to.
Because I did just see you kill my friend, and I'm not about that. I'm a pacifist.
Technically, did
you
not
see.
lay a finger on him. He, for all intents and purposes, he could have just perished on his own.
You laid a laser eye on him. I was right next to him. I saw his body vanish into ash and leave behind his spirit. I can't.
He's all right with it. You can ask him.
He's only.
Is it my turn almost? I want to.
We are out of initiative.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for my turn too.
You guys successfully
stopped. Thought. You just thought
You want to encode a thought of what?
of him witnessing the violence.
Oh, just take that.
You're just gonna steal his thoughts?
Yeah.
Can you use it on someone else?
There's no Geneva in this world.
It just says you pull a memory. Oh, it's from your mind. Yeah.
Oh, from my mind.
Oh, shoot.
Why are you touching my head, Michelle? Please don't incite violence on me. I'm a pacifist, you see.
You're also my biggest fan.
I am your biggest fan. I'm even more of your bigger fan when you don't incite violence because I'm a pacifist, you see.
I touched your head out of like love or something.
I felt the love.
Okay, if you're willing to go back to sleep and pretend that you didn't see us, that would be awesome. Guys, we have a kid to find. Along with the Lich thing.
Did you guys see like a little blonde child?
Oh, yeah, you mean
know
Robert?
where he hangs out?
Oh, yeah.
Potentially Robert. I don't know.
He just kind of joined recently. They thought that our tattoos looked really cool. Crystal Lance was like, oh man, we could definitely use these kids as like a distraction in town. And the old me thought that was a really cool idea, but the new me realizes that was wrong. I'm a pacifist, you see.
But hey, Tristan, you said they joined recently. How recently?
Like a week.
A week, okay.
I'm gonna go lay down because sleeping is the least violent thing. I'm a pacifist, you see. Also, Michelle, you're great. I'm probably gonna dream about you and your exploits, but hopefully not the violent one, because I'm a pacifist, you see. His entire personality. That's all he is now.
Do you know where like the little children hide?
There's a secret passage over there. He points down. There's like a little nook where some of the barrels were being kept. There's a door over there that you could go through that takes you deeper under the manor.
Yeah, and that's where the performance or whatever is being held too.
Well, you gotta go through a whole bunch of rooms to get to the back where that's being held. You should probably stop that because a lich would be bad and cause lots of violence, and I don't like violence because I'm a pacifist, you see.
How about, could you do me a favor?
What favor could I do for you? As your biggest fan, I would love to, as long as it doesn't involve violence, because I'm a pacifist, you see.
Oh my
Can
gosh.
you go find that small child that I don't know the name of who's blonde and make sure he's out of here and safe?
His name is Robert. I've checked.
Oh, yeah, I can go on ahead and try and find that small child and get him out of here and save him from violence. That would be that's a great idea.
That is a good idea, and I thought of it, so.
I would love to save a child from violence. I am a pacifist, you see. He walks...
Thank you so much for your help, Tristan.
Anything for Michelle. I'm her biggest fan, you see. And he goes and he walks down the hallway, and he like taps 3 times on a brick, and the wall just like opens up, and he disappears down the hallway.
As he's walking away from us, I'm gonna go, I like your beard, by the way.
I like your beard too. He disappears into the darkness. Chris is now your thrall. He's the elf. The other one's asleep. He's already asleep.
Wait. I want. Sorry, which one is one that's asleep?
Christian.
It doesn't matter. How many guys are in there? Hey, wake back up. How many guys are in there? I know you're pretending to be asleep.
What? Huh? Offhand, there's a few. There's a weird creature that's living in a crevice. There's some like armor that comes to life, and there's maybe a few more blue tattoo members. I don't keep track of how many, man.
Okay, that's good enough.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Please go away.
Yep, that's fine.
My friend died.
I mean, you can still talk to him.
I don't
He's
want
right
to.
here.
He's around for at least 24 hours. Like,
That's so scary. I'm good. I'm gonna go back to making coffee in the morning. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna be a barista again.
hey, good luck with that.
I
Turn
don't
your
know
life
if that's
around.
for you. You don't seem very good at things.
Yeah,
Things
unfortunately.
at any.
Things. Just things in general.
Yeah.
you're right. I'm gonna sleep. Goodbye.
Okay.
He passes out instantly again. Do you guys want to go down the way that Tristan went, or do you want to go down the doorway that Bisan made?
Well, shall we utilize this new doorway that I created? And
Absolutely.
Yeah, why the hell not? I'm gonna cast Crown of Stars on myself just so I have it ready to go. It lasts for an hour, and like 7 tiny suns are now circling my head.
All right.
We'll find out what they do in a bit.
All right, you got Crown of Stars going. You step through this wall. You come to a little hallway with some doors at the end of it. This hallway, you can tell that this wall was recently patched up. As you step through it, you see a long hallway ending in 2 ornate doors.
I would like to, really quickly, it's called Arcane Ambient,
Okay.
and I want to give Ruin Fireball in a gray bead.
I appreciate your largesse, and I just like spend the next like minute meditating and just like glow with black energy, and it's like I'm all good. I got them all back.
Okay. Do you still want that?
I'm gonna hang on to it. I'm gonna like put it in my mouth like a gumball, just like suck on it for a little.
That's fine. It's an action to use it, so you can literally do whatever you want to it.
You've got
All right.
a fireball in your mouth. It tastes kind of like a cinnamon heart.
cool.
One thing I will say, Ruin, when you used your detect magic earlier, and I said it came through the wall, you can kind of pick up that it's essentially through these
this wall.
doors. Yeah.
Okay. It's probably past now, but I can use it at will, so I turn it on again. Are the doors themselves magical, or is it something coming from beyond?
Coming from beyond the doors.
Okay.
I have dark vision as well, by the way. So I'm and I'm just saying that because I'm specifically gonna not have the radiant light coming from me anymore. So I'm not glowing.
You stop glowing. Michelle, you've still got your light going though. Do you want to turn that
I
off?
do. I'll turn that off.
Okay.
Also, sorry, the fireball is also 8d6.
8. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. 8. Night mother. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I do have again a crown of suns. Do they have to be suns? Can they be little black holes?
Yeah, that's cooler.
I just don't want to give away our position. Can I put on like a put the hood over the top?
You put your hood up and you see it just bulging around as these things are rotating.
I love it.
All right.
I'm imagining one of those like chair things where
Where it's like uncomfortable movement.
Yeah.
Ew, it looks like bugs under like a blanket.
I'm fully imagining that like brain guy from Invincible right now. He puts his hood up.
Ew. All right. Yeah, you've got these ornate doors ahead of you. What do you guys want to do?
Can we investigate for trap?
Yeah.
Sure. Roll me a perception check or an investigation check.
16.
24.
16. Ooh, okay.
Ruin doesn't even bother.
You Bisan, you're like, this floor looks a little bit strange. And Michelle, you look up and you see that there's a hole, like the ceiling is rigged with a trap, and the floor is essentially, if you had stepped on it, the ceiling would have collapsed on you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And it's just like in the middle of the hallway. It's pretty easy to jump over this little pressure plate.
I'm gonna tuck up my legs.
You just fly over it.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys clear over this trap. I was really hoping you'd step on it, but whatever. And you like, they don't check anything, and now all of a sudden you guys are sus? What's going on? You guys get in front of the...
We're 70-year-old adventurers that have been doing it for years. Like, it's not like we're bad at it.
Should we just willy-nilly open this door now?
So, wait, what are we thinking? Are we thinking, I forget what the name... I want to come up with random names for the plans that we don't have. Are we thinking a Neverwinter Bum Rush?
Mm-hmm.
It's called Always Summer in this world.
Oh yeah, and then okay, you know how we got out of the keep under the cave where the dragon was?
Yeah.
Pretty sure I was under the influence of several different kind of insanities from having to communicate with my fickle mistress. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to call you fickle. He says under his breath. But remind me how that one went.
Did you just diss the Raven Queen?
It's she knows she's fickle.
I'm gonna need an intelligence saving throw. Just kidding.
Take 90 points of damage. You die immediately. No save.
You feel an impending sense of doom, and that it fades away slowly.
Don't worry. I'll self-flagellate later.
All right. What are you doing? What are you guys doing?
I would like to go up and touch the door.
You touch the door. It's a door.
Okay, cool.
Locked?
It's not locked.
Yeah, it's not locked. All right.
So are we just kicking this thing open, or are we going?
I was about to say, shall I?
Please.
You
All right,
you
Go
boo.
ahead.
No, I'm gonna.
Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna send my ghost through first. It's a specter. It can go right through the fucking door.
Excellent point.
He goes through, and then he pops his
No,
head
it's
back.
invisible. I'm not checking to see what is on the other side. I'm just sending him through, just so he's in the room.
Okay, he's in the room.
I can't. So you're not gonna. Okay.
Do you want me to get it back? Like he can scope it out and come back.
I think that would be a good idea.
Okay.
He
It's
comes.
whichever one you were, Chris or Tristan. Dead guy, come back. Tell me what's going on over there.
Can he talk?
Can specters speak? I think specters can speak the language that they knew in life.
Hey guys, I didn't just type Spectre into Google. I typed Spectre D&D into Google.
Oh.
No, that's so real.
Spectres understand all languages it knew in life, but can't speak.
Oh.
So he
Can they mime?
he comes back and he does like this extremely rigid side arm thing, and he kind of just like bobs a little bit.
So someone's tied up in there.
He shakes his head no.
I look at Ruin.
I don't know. I don't speak ghost.
That
You think
sounds
you think
really
I would?
bad
Oh wait. Hold on.
He like stands. He stands up against a wall and pretends like he's holding a spear.
Oh,
Guard.
okay. There's a guard.
How many guards?
Like-
How many guards?
He holds he holds up 6 fingers, but then at the guard thing he kind of goes.
Ah, okay.
Like
So there's
other
6 people.
acolyte?
He goes.
There's 6 people with spears and a bunch of other people in
He
there
says-
that you're not sure about.
He says no. No.
No, I think he's saying that
let's-
there's 6 people in total.
Yes.
And some of them are guards, but he doesn't know how many.
No. He says 6, and then he goes and he leans against a wall, stands up really straight, gets a really neutral expression, and pretends like he's holding a spear, and just kind of like stands there and doesn't move.
6 statues? There's 6 of
Shadows?
something, maybe with spears. Unclear. They may be statues. They may be something akin to statue gargoyles. I don't know. Like, I don't speak ghost. You'd think I would. I don't.
Well, all right then. I'm gonna kick the door in.
You kick the door in, and with
But
your
before you do that, sorry,
as you lift your foot to kick the door in,
I am giving you the gift of alacrity, whatever.
Alacrity.
Alacrity. So you have a 1d8 for initiative.
Oh, thank you.
you see a hallway. Or like a small little room. It is decorated with drapes. There's a large portrait of just a man with a big bushy beard and a twirly mustache. He looks very kind. And against the walls are 6 suits of armor.
Oh,
Oh, the dude said that they Sleepy Magoo over there said that the suits of armor came alive.
You see your specter gives 2 thumbs up and a big smile. You guys are at the entrance to the room. You do know that these will eventually move, but they are not currently moving. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go destroy one of the suits of armor.
Okay, you're gonna walk up and punch one?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, as you go up to destroy the suit of armor, roll initiative.
Okay.
And then I'll say you get a single punch off before initiative kicks off, okay?
Thanks. Cool.
11.
Nat 1.
Oh,
but
well, you get a
luckily I do
D8.
Yeah. Okay, so I got 8 total.
32.
Wow.
Well, thanks for the D8.
God damn. Cool. All right, so Bisan, roll me an attack roll against one of these guys before we kick off the initiative, and Michelle goes a solid 6 seconds before everybody else, apparently.
19.
A 19 does hit.
I'm gonna kick him. And I guess.
And I kick her, sir.
I kick her. All right, that's 10 damage.
You walk up and just fucking, you kick it, right? You kick a hole in its chest. You see its chest caves in and, like, breaks. And then the thing lifts its helm up, and it goes, and these green eyes appear in the helm, and you see all of the other ones around you go, they all make this weird, like, breathy sound as green eyes all start appearing in all of them. They all start to shamble. You hear the metal like clicking against itself as it comes to life. And Bisan, you take a second to get your foot dislodged from it, which is why you roll so low on initiative.
Fair enough. Yeah. As I end my thing, so I fucking knew it. As I'm like getting my foot out.
Michelle.
Okay. So, I'm wondering what the layout of the room is.
You've got 3 on either side of the room, and it's a big rectangle. You guys entered at the bottom of the room and then turned to look up. So right now
And then on either side here, there's 3, and then in front of us.
Directly in front of you, at the other end of the room, there are 2 doors. One's on the far wall, and one's on the wall to your right, way at the end. Looks like a regal room.
Okay. So I think in that case, I will use some charges from my Staff of the Magi. Magi?
The Staff of the Maggie. Yep.
Maggie.
Some woman named Margaret.
The staff of some woman named Margaret.
I like that better. Can we just say that that's what it is?
Mommy.
Yeah, when you guys were level 16, you fought some woman named Margaret and stole her staff.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it was like a gift. Okay. I was gonna say Margaret is like a
No, she was a hag.
friend of ours.
We'll say she was a hag. Yeah.
Cool.
Her and Michelle had the same personality, so they didn't click.
No. It looks way better with me. So.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you. And I'm going to cast Wall of Fire on the
No.
Okay.
3 that like aren't where Bisan went.
Sure. I decided that Bisan probably attacked the one closest to them. So I've labeled that wall 1, 2, 3, and the other wall is 4, 5, 6. So we'll say you're going for 4, 5, 6. Cool.
They have to make dexterity saving throws, or they take half damage.
Okay. Can you roll damage for me first and see if it's pointless?
Okay. It's only 5d8.
Okay. I did get a 10, a 16, and a 20.
The 20 passes. They got 23 damage.
Ooh, okay. So all of them are still up somehow. I'm going to say the one at the far end, the other guys took the blow for him, and the other one takes half damage, and he's like, whoo! You shoot a giant wall. That wall stays, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. So it's just along the wall. All the tapestries start burning up. The portrait of the person who used to live here just goes into cinders. It like there's like thick paint where his mustache was, and that goes last.
Oh no. Aw.
It is their turn. They did roll a 19 on initiative. So I'm going to say the 3 on the one side are going to all go for Bisan, because Bisan is right there. They
Yay.
each make 2 melee attacks. So the first one's going to try and slam you twice. That is a 2 and a 4 on the dice. That's going to miss. The next one's going to go an 8 and a 17 to hit. I think the 17 plus 4 is a 21 will hit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, and the last one is going to get a 15 plus 4 and then a miss. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to be 2 whole hits. That's going to be from the one 5 damage and from the other one 4 damage.
Oh no!
The big numbers, guys. Specifically bludgeoning damage, just in case that matters. The other 3 are going to shamble out of the fire, and they're going to all go form a shell. They go and they swarm her. They're pissed because she tried to set them on fire. I got a 2 and a 4 again. That was weird. That one's another 21, so one's probably going to hit, and that's double 8s, which are 12. So I think it's only going to be 1 hit to you, right?
Yeah. Can I cast shield as a reaction?
Yeah. What does that boost your AC to?
Plus 5, 13, it's 18 then.
2 would have hit you. You throw your shield up and block 1. 1 trips, and its fist punches you in the side of the head. You weave and dodge out of the way of all these ones, and he just trips and accidentally hits you. And he manages to do a whole 3 damage to you.
Oh, my fans are crazy. The paparazzi.
I'd like to expend my reaction as well to do an attack of opportunity with my glaive, which, since it's within 10 feet, as they enter within 10 feet, I can make an attack of opportunity with my glaive.
Is that a special ability?
Yeah, it's my polearm master. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, go for it. I'll say you're going for 6.
19.
Hits.
31. Sorry, 31.
Those are different numbers, Ruin.
I rolled a 19 plus 12.
All right. How much damage you do to this poor armor?
9 points of damage.
9. You slice off his head. It goes flying, and you just see 2 little glowing green dots just floating above the armor. They look shocked. Ruin, it is your turn now.
Okay. How many armors are left?
Oh, there's still 6.
There's still 6. Okay.
Yeah.
How many are near me, and are they all... How are they spaced out right now?
Yeah, so 3 are directly in front of you and Michelle, and then maybe about 10 feet deeper into the room is where Bisan is, with 3 more surrounding him.
Okay, we'll deal with these ones first, the ones in front of me first. So, as a bonus action, I'm going to pull my hood back, send one of my tiny sons to smash into let's do the one that's furthest away from me, honestly.
Okay. Then I would say that's armor number 4.
19. I rolled a 19.
Nice, just hits.
40, 12 radiant.
Yeah, you throw a mini black hole at this dude.
35 points of damage.
You see this black hole goes flying at him and just smacks him dead center mass, and his body just crumples, and it just all of it goes and disappears.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I like Crown of Stars way better when it's a black hole. That is so cool.
Fuck yeah.
So that was a bonus action. What were you gonna say, Bisan?
Sorry, no, I was just gonna say it's kind of nice that they aren't suns, because so much of my power is sun related. It's kind of nice to have 2 separate.
I mean, it's still radiant damage, but it's thematically they're black holes.
Yeah, exactly. Thematic.
We've got our sun, we've got our moon, and we've got whatever the hell Michelle represents. Human greed?
Yes, the concept of greed and gluttony, I suppose.
Just avarice.
Yeah.
So I am going to, with my action, cast green flame blade. It's just coated in this just glowing, sparking green fire. Then swipe at the closest armor, and I'm going to make a attack roll.
And an 18 hits.
Nice. We're gonna roll
There's
damage
some-
here. That's 13.
13, and then how do you kill it?
Kind of pivot and come up and smash the other one in the groin with the other side of my weapon, and just basically just like scatter all the pieces into the room.
They go flying all over the place, and
Make a ruckus.
lots of fucking noise. Just it sounds like dropping pots and pans on the floor.
Just down a flight of stairs.
Exactly. Oh, actually, when does your specter go? Does it go on your turn?
Oh, it has its own initiative. I forgot to roll for that.
I will just say it goes directly after you to make it easy, okay?
Okay.
It's got a life drain, which is a melee spell attack.
So it's going to do that on the whichever one is left. No.
Yeah, there's one guy still in front of you. It's armor 5. Or do you want to send him over to help out Bisan?
I'm gonna do that one.
There's one that's taken damage in front of Bisan. That's the one that he initially kicked. The other 2 are still at full health.
I'm gonna do the one of the 2 that's at full health. He does get a +5 bonus to his attack rolls on top of what is normal.
Okay.
Gains +5.
Plus 9 to hit, sure.
Ain't no thing. That's gonna be a 21.
Yeah, you had definitely hit with that life drain.
And it
fails its con save as well that it makes when it gets hit.
Okay, so that's 3d6. That's 6 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, your specter runs over and touches him, and you see where he touches, it melts a little bit of the armor with some necrotic energy. And he turns back and looks over at you and gives you a thumbs up.
So yeah, that's his turn too. So
All right.
that's the end of it.
Basan.
First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna activate my sun shield again. So with this on, if a creature makes a melee attack while the light is shining, I can use my reaction to deal radiant damage.
Does this create like a sunlight effect?
You become wreathed in a luminous magical aura of light.
Oh, okay. As long as this doesn't specifically say sunlight, because that would make Tristan, his eyes hurt a little bit.
Great, yeah, okay. So here's the thing in terms of mechanics. So the action type is considered special. I don't know what that, I'm assuming, is that just my action?
Special? What the
I know,
fuck?
right? I've literally, but I don't.
Oh no, it just exists. Like it's an aura that you project. It's a bonus action to turn it on or off.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay.
I will say that you started this shield when you kicked him initially, so you have it on.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'm gonna take my action then. I'm gonna use Burning Hands. So I was hoping that I can angle it so that I get all 3 of them.
One of them definitely passes with a nat 20. The other one gets a 14, and the other one gets a 12. So I'll say armor 2 succeeded, since he's like in the middle. So he's kind of a little bit farther back than the other guys.
Okay. Okay, so the 2 that failed take the full 8, and then the successful one takes 4.
Gotcha. Yeah, you go and you do a sharp burst of fire out, and it melts a little bit of the armor. You see that their joints are kind of like crickety a little bit as like stuff gets fused together. It is their turn again, unless you have anything else. Nope, sorry, I lied. It would be Michelle's turn, unless there's anything else you want to do.
Thank you.
I think I'm good.
So, most of my spells have disadvantage when they're that close to me, but it's really funny because I just got really strong all of a sudden. Okay? Whoever's right in front of me, I want to use my Staff of the Magi, or Maggie, and I want to just beat him over the head with it.
I love it. All right, go for
I
it.
do have a plus 17 to hit.
What wizard has +17 to hit?
I have plus 9 for strength now.
Oh my god.
I for those listening, I just went full open mouth Italian hands for about 10 seconds.
Yes.
What the fuck? Okay.
I'm going to try to hit him.
Yeah, go for it. Just don't roll a 1 or a 2.
I did it. I have 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Believe it or not, that hits. How much?
Because I did get only 12 damage.
He only has 10 HP, so how do you kill him?
I want to bonk him over the head with my staff, and I just want to yell, like, can you give me some fucking space, please? Jeez.
Yeah, you bonk him over the head, and his head goes shooting into his body and explodes out of the groin area and slams into the ground and shatters into a million pieces. And then the rest of the armor just kind of like crumbles into a little pile where he was. Do you want to do any bonus actions, Michelle?
I do want to. If I do my leap of 30 feet, oh, it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, it says here.
You don't have anybody near you anymore anyway.
Okay.
You're
I
about
would
10
just
feet
like
away.
to leap 30 feet, like to the middle of the room, so I can spell people again.
Yeah, you leap 30 feet past Bisan and the other guys, passing just past Tristan, and you land past them. That would be, you said 30 feet jump, so you're about 20 feet away from them.
Okay.
These three guys are going to go then. They are going to all just keep trying to attack Bisan. One gets a nat 20 on one of his hits, but a miss with the other one. The second guy gets a nat 1 and a 15. And the last guy, his max is a 17. Does a 17 hit you? So it's only one hit, and it's a crit, which is going to be 9 total damage.
Guys, I'm not looking so good. I only have 100 health.
Oh no, Bisan. Don't worry, we'll help you.
Thank you so much.
Why don't you take a seat? We got it from here.
Rune,
Can you just fuck them up already?
Rune, it's your
Can't
turn.
you punch like 100 people at once? Like, what is going on?
I know. I'm sorry. I don't know why Burning Hands didn't work as well as last time.
It's okay. It's just because I wasn't there to support you.
How many dudes are still at, are any of them still at full health?
No, they've all taken a little bit of damage. One of them is at higher health than the other two.
Okay, he's gonna get my bonus action, Black Hole.
Okay.
Range spell attack. That's 30.
Yeah.
22 points of damage.
Ooh, okay. He's still standing, but he's not looking great. Your black hole hits him and crunches the entire breastplate together, so he's just got a tiny little chest with big arms and heads and stuff floating around it.
All right, so that was a bonus action. Gonna make 2 attacks with my glaive.
Okay.
Glaven! Sorry, that's a 29 and a 26.
Cool.
Yeah, so that was 7 points of damage for the first one.
So that 7 points kills him.
Okay.
And then we'll let you do your damage to, it's 1 is against the wall, and then 3 is closer to you. So I'd say you could probably hit 3 with that.
All right, 16 points of damage to number 3.
You did 7 and then 16?
Yeah.
What a wild damage radius. Okay, how do you kill the first one, and then... Yeah, how do you kill the first one?
I literally take the flat of my blade and smash the side of his helmet into the wall and basically just grind it against the wall into dust.
And that kills him. And then you keep your glaive going and smack another guy and...
Mm-hmm. If anybody else is in the way, I'm like, everybody duck!
It just goes through Tristan.
Oh.
He does that oh no mime face. Speaking of Tristan's turn.
Pack 9, that's 18.
That does hit. Just barely, but hits.
14.
He touches this one. We'll say when your glaive carried through it, like cut off his legs, leaving just a floating like torso with arms. He puts his hand on it, and it just like melts the armor. You see like this green energy just like creeping along as the armor dissolves, and that armor completely goes away. Bisan, it is your turn. The one that you started this whole battle with, that you kicked a hole in the chest, stares at you with green eyes. He's the only one that's left, and it's your turn.
Burning Hands. So if he can make me another dex save.
Yeah, that's a fail. It's a 3.
Mwahaha. Ha 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 ha.
Sorry,
That is
can you
13
just keep
points.
doing that laugh?
Mwahaha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. That's 13 damage.
He is very melted. His entire body like melts away, and he's just a floating head with barely any HP left.
Ooh, I'm gonna reach out and see if I can pick up his head.
Yeah,
Can I like move it, and the green light stays if I move it?
Yeah, the green light stays within the helm, yeah.
Think there's any point in keeping this around? Or
That's
can't really
quite
speak to
possibly
it.
the ugliest helmet I've ever seen. So,
Yeah.
You'd probably be doing it a favor.
Is the wall of fire is still up if you just want to throw it at it?
can we
Oh,
just
it's a
throw
great
all
idea.
of their body parts into the wall of fire?
You just throw all the body
Ew.
parts into the wall of fire. You just see the
Yep.
sizzling armor starting to glow red hot and then start to melt. Bisan, do you just hold the helmet and make him watch?
No, I'm gonna just toss him as well.
You toss him in. You see the green eyes like darting around, all scared. He can't move, and then he just slowly melts, and you see the green eyes flicker and disappear, and then the wall of fire goes away.
Can I go take a look at the inside of that helmet?
Yeah, you take a look inside of this extremely melted helmet, and you just see a little sigil on the inside of it, barely scratched in there, and it looks like it's like a circle with a line going on a diagonal, and the end of the line ends in a little bit of it's a lance. It's a lance.
Okay.
It's a lance. It's a simple lance sigil.
Like the person that we're hunting.
Crystal
right now.
lance.
Excellent.
Put a little sigil in here. He's doing an arcane ritual to summon a lich. He made some animated armors. He just used the armor that was here already.
All right, shall we move forward then?
You've got 2 doors that you could go through. There's one on the right and one on the left.
Ruin, your detect magic. Was it coming from in here, or is there still magic to be detected?
Well, there was something coming. I just like my eyes roll back and they turn wide again. And I look around to see if there's any more magic. I think unless Michelle wants to do it this time. I mean, it kind of hurts my eyes to do it every single time.
Sunglasses or something. I don't know if I want to see that every time.
We'll get him those glasses that have like the lines.
The shutter shades.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want me to do it, I can do it. I can also do it at will. So
I guess we're just both perceiving magics then.
Go for it.
Magic.
You guys try to perceive some magic. I'm just quickly
Can I
looking
also
at what's within 30 feet while you guys are talking. And there is nothing magical within 30 feet of you right now. You guys quickly try and like scout and look around and don't see anything.
I'm gonna send
we
Tro
opened-
through the doors.
Which one? Do you want to go through the one on the right or one on the left?
What are we thinking, folks?
I'm left-handed. Let's go left.
Left it is.
Sure.
Yeah, you send him through the door on the left, and he... Do you call him back, or you just leave him there?
Yeah. He just like peeks his head in and comes right back.
And he comes back, and then he starts like doing a bunch of miming for different things. He starts like pretending to swing swords and throw spears and shoot arrows, and like he pretends to put on some clothing, things like that.
There's a battle going on in there.
He shakes his head no.
Are people
There's
preparing?
Forming?
He says no.
Is there just stuff in there for battle?
He nods, yeah.
Okay.
Are
so
there
that must
people
be...
in there?
He says no.
Okay, so it must be an armory or something. Okay.
He says
Let's go
yes.
check out... Ruin, can you send him through the right door as well, and just so we have knowledge of both?
I do that as well then.
Okay. Hey, he comes back and then he like mimes putting his hands on 2 bars side by side, and he puts his face like between his hands and he goes with a sad face.
There's a prisoner
Aw.
in there.
Okay.
Was it a blonde boy?
He shakes his head no.
Was it somebody that like any of us would care about?
That's a pretty abstract question for a ghost.
I was gonna say, I'm just imagining our spectrum.
Confused? He's like, He goes, I don't know.
I'm gonna kind of laugh and just like pat Michelle on the shoulder. Okay, cool. Let's check out this prisoner, because there's a part of me that wonders if it's the guy from the portrait we saw, like the guy whose manor this used to be.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, technically, if it would still be his manor. It's
Yeah.
It's
Could I cast protection from evil and good on myself?
Good call.
Yeah, protection from evil and good gives you what exactly?
It just says that any attack from a aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, and undead is disadvantage for me.
Sure. Okay.
I am also immune to like charmed, frightened, or possession from them.
Okay. You guys open this door. As you open the door, you see to your left an empty cell. You look to your right and you see a cell, and it's got a dude sitting in the corner, and he's a big fat man. He's got a big old burly mustache, but it's all in shambles. He sees you guys and he goes, be careful! There are people in here who wish you harm! Stepping up from behind some barrels, you see 3 of the blue tattoo gang, and they're like, "This is our prisoner!" That's where we're going to end our session for today.
Okay. I am going to say also, I am going to do whatever I can to protect that man, because he just risked a lot warning us of an enemy. And if they...
I agree.
Thank you everyone for watching the Dumpstat. We stream D&D content usually on the first and third Wednesday of every month, and occasional other days when I do some one-shots, so make sure you follow my Twitch channel Dragon_Teacup to watch those, as well as occasional other D&D content, or hang out while I play some games. We do have special channel redeems where you can grant the players magic items, name NPCs, or give players inspiration, influencing the campaign in strange and mysterious ways. We definitely appreciate if you share around with your family and friends. You can also follow us on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Upcoming sessions would be April 4th, where we're going to be doing episode 5 for Daphlina. The original one unfortunately got moved, and we did a one-shot in its place. That's okay. We'll find out what's next for our group of level 20 adventurers very soon. Valbro is on break this month because Tyler was cast in The Play That Goes Wrong, which runs from April 10th to the 26th at the Whitby Courthouse Theatre. However, we will be back at it next month on May 7th. If you like the style of D&D that we do and want to get more involved, make sure to ask for the Discord in the stream chat. We are more than welcoming to newcomers and have a little community growing on there. And don't forget to stay dumpy. Alright, now this is going to be kind of complicated for me because I've got a full-ass map here that I'm using, but then I've also homebrewed and changed some stuff, so bear with me if I need a second, if I lose my place or whatever, okay?
No, absolutely not. Nope. Unacceptable.
How dare you not be perfect?
I'm sorry, okay? I know, as a Dungeon Master, that sometimes I am not skibbity. I hate that word so much.
Stop saying it then.
And that's why I used it so much when I played a 12-year-old. One day a 12-year-old is going to watch this, even though they probably shouldn't, and they're going to be like, yeah!
Go home, children.
Coolest
Do
Dungeon
something
Master
better with your life.
ever! And then they're going to get to this part where I say that I hate that word, and they're going to stop watching.
I feel like they're gonna stop not be saying skibbity by the time they would be watching